G'day ladies and gents, and welcome back to Cold Waters with Mags, and welcome back to the USS Grayling. So, we have received our new orders. We are to intercept a wolf pack of Russian nuclear attack submarines, as I stumble over my words, attempting to make their way into the North Atlantic, and I think we may have come across them right now. That is looking an awful lot like a Victor II.
Sonar, Sierra 1 is classified as submerged submarine.
We have really clear imaging on Sierra 2. That is a surface ship, that is why. Hard to tell which one, but it's a trawler.
Sonar, Sierra 2 is classified as merchant. Sonar, Sierra 2 is classified as merchant.
Yep, it is a Russian trawler. What the hell is this doing down here? We're in the Greenland, Iceland, UK gap at the moment. We're actually right off the coast of northern UK. So what the frig is a trawler doing down here? Especially a Soviet one. Alright, regardless, our primary target here is going to be the Victor II. So it's nice and identified. We've got nothing else in the water that we've detected at the moment, although this is not looking like a wolf pack. This is looking like an individual submarine, which means it's likely not the target. But it'll still be nice to sink one way or another. Right, so it's running at about 800 feet. We're sitting above the duct at the moment. It is diving. And it is giving us its baffles, which is just fantastic news. So I am going to
shoot 2-1, aye sir.
Fire this torpedo. And it did not hear us. Good. We're at 6.8 kiloyards, so that was dicey to fire the shot, but because we're towards its rear and we're in the duct, it cannot hear the torpedo. Now, I'm going to be a real cheeky bastard here as well. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to let this torpedo come out. I'm going to turn it, and I'm going to try and get the torpedo down as close as I can to this trawler before turning it in on the Victor. I don't think we'll manage to pull this off, but there is at least a chance that the Victor will counterfire on the torpedo when it's detected and actually sink the Soviet trawler as well. I'd sink it myself, but it's a trawler. It weighs like, what's its tonnage? It's 980 tons. It's not even worth sinking. We're not even worth firing a torpedo at. Alright, torpedo just went live. And we are turning it onto the path of the Victor. Victor's still running deep at about 1,000 feet. Current speed is 10 knots. Alright, diving the torpedo down to match depth. Alright, torpedo is tracking. Well, on target to pick up tracking. And the Victor does not seem to be doing anything. This is a perfect baffle shot. I couldn't ask for a better setup for this. This is beautiful. doing a quick adjustment just to make sure we stay inside of the baffles on the Victor II. Yeah, we're still on depth. Everything is accurate. No detection as yet. There we go.
Weapon acquired.
Torpedo has acquired. Victor is still at 10 knots. 10 knots and slowing. And still seems unaware the torpedo's coming in. It might be about to pick it up in the turn though. Still no reaction. They may have turned off the auto detection range, so you can do proper baffles attacks now. Still no speed change. Depth changes still the same. We're just starting to see the submarine come out of the gloom here. Still no change in depth. Still no reaction. It's not even going to see it coming. Nothing. No reaction whatsoever.
Con sonar lost contact. Sierra.
Oh,
1,
you poor
last
bastards.
bearing 2,
Completely
1, 5,
blindsided.
Contact breaking up.
Well, that confirms something that I wasn't sure about with this mod. The auto detection range on torpedoes has in fact been completely removed. So you can absolutely slip right up their ass and they'll have no idea that you're there. Oh, that's wonderful. Alright, so mission results. Victor II sunk, another 7,190 tons. 1 torpedo fired. We've still got 9 Mark 48s on board, which is good, and we're close enough to be able to nick back and grab more if we need them. I don't think this was the target, though. I don't think. Excellent initiative, however, this was not your mission target. Yeah, that's exactly what I thought.
On sonar, new contact bearing 106. Designated Sierra 1.
Alright, so let's get a total
sonar,
array out.
new contact bearing 081. Designated Sierra to make.
Let's get ourselves down to 150 conditions. Alright, so we have a moderate duct. We've got 81 decibels in the water. And a thermal layer is at 154 feet. Alright, so we have 2 contacts currently. Let's see if we can work out what they are and see if whether or not this is our group. We're definitely against submarines again. And they're in the right area. So Victor 3.
Con sonar, Sierra 1 is classified as submerged submarine.
And actively pinging. Which is not good, because she's close enough she can definitely... If she's in that position, she's close enough to be able to get a...
Con, dive at 150.
Oh, she's pinging right on the thermal layer as well. Yeah, we need to go up. 100 feet. We're going to get on the other side of this layer for the reflection. Sierra 2.
Con sonar, launch transient from.
Shit. Shit.
Shoot 2-1. Aye, sir.
Con sonar, launch transient from Sierra 1.
Shoot 2-4. Aye, sir.
I think that was a rocket launch torpedo then. Yep, that was a rocket launch torpedo.
Cons. Con sonar, new contact bearing 0, 7,
Sierra 3 and Sierra
designated
4.
4. Con sonar, torpedo in the water, bearing 1, 1, 3.
Countermeasure out. Torpedoes lost us. Hopefully it'll pick up the moss. Second moss is just about loaded. Torpedo is not tracking us. Torpedo looks like it is tracking the moss. Alright. Alright, Sierra 2's a merchant.
Con sonar,
I think it's all Victor 3s.
is classified as submerged
Yeah,
submarine.
that's on that line as well. It's 3 Victor
Con
3s.
sonar, Sierra 4 is
This is our
classified
group.
as submerged
We have the right
submarine.
group. Could have had a little bit more space on that group. What is our current depth?
Shoot tube 2. Aye, sir.
Second torpedo away. I'm going to go for Sierra 4. Now, hopefully, we are deep enough that that moss, or that torpedo, when it makes its turn back, will not detect us. Alright. Come on, keep turning and reacquire the moss. Active ping. Continues turn. Very nice. Alright, so we've managed to dodge the first torpedo, the rocket-propelled torp. Or rocket-delivered torp. That was nasty. I was not expecting one of those to show up against the subs, although I should have been. Now we got to worry about this one. Are we deep enough to be beneath it? Actually, we might even go a little bit further. We might go to 1,400 feet.
1400 feet, dive high.
Take it even deeper. Just until the torpedo goes overhead. Torpedo's just gone active. Now here's the game. Are we deep enough to be below its detection cone? Because it's pretty shallow. And survey says, yes, I think we are. I think we're far enough down.
Con, fire control, weapon acquired.
Oh, alright, so Torpedo 1 has acquired the Victor 3.
Con, dive at 1400
Right.
feet, dive I.
This is good. Okay, this is good. Now this means that for the moment we've kind of vanished. They don't know exactly where we are. Now, we've just got to run the attack. So, currently, our torpedo is too deep. Alright, torpedo has reacquired. Actually, sorry, too shallow rather. Yeah, torpedo has reacquired and is lining up with Victor 3, so we need to keep that one closing in. It has 12 minutes left on the clock. 12 minutes to close. Sierra 3, Victor 3 is confirmed and is moving away.
Con sonar, noisemaker.
2 is
bearing
now live.
1, 2.
And we need to intercept Sierra 4, so we actually need to shallow this one up a little. I'm actually going to bring us up back to 13,000.
1300 feet, dive I.
Or 1,300 rather.
Con sonar, noisemaker. Bearing 110.
Con, fire control, weapon acquired.
Right, 1's reacquired. Continuing to track target. Still can't quite see it. Oh, there it is. Just coming out of the gloom there at the moment. Victor is dancing hard.
Con
This is
sonar,
my boat from the
noisemaker.
last
Bearing
campaign.
108.
Con, fire control, weapon acquired.
Right. Just a bit of manual guidance to get it around that countermeasure. Torpedo reacquired. Victor is running flank. Come on.
Con sonar,
Boom.
lost contact.
Alright, 1
Sierra.
down.
Con, dive at 1300 feet, dive I.
We need to reload. Tube 1.
Shoot tube
Tube
3.
3 is
Aye,
firing.
sir.
Tube 2 turning to acquire Sierra 4.
Con, fire control, weapon acquired.
Con sonar, launch transient from Sierra 4.
Alright, that's an
Con
issue.
sonar, noisemaker.
I didn't
Bearing
think of that particularly
0,
well.
4, 9.
I'm going to have to watch that. That could cause us problems later. That launch
Con, fire
transient
control,
will be a
weapon
shot back
countermeasure
at
homing.
Torpedo 2,
Con, fire control, weapon
which
acquired.
is in line with us. Yeah, we need to make... I really can't afford to do anything drastic at the moment. We have to make a slight direction change.
Con sonar, noisemaker. Bearing 0, 4, 7.
Con, fire control, weapon countermeasure homing.
I'm going to go 5 degrees left rudder.
Con, torpedo room,
Start turning us towards the north, hopefully gently enough we don't break any wires. Alright, Torpedo 2 is tracking, and just coming out of the gloom is our second Victor 3, or Victim 3, depending on how you want to look at this.
Con sonar, noisemaker. Bearing 0, 4, 3.
Alright, tracking lost, manual guidance to steer us around.
Con, fire control, weapon acquired.
Alright, weaponry acquired,
Con sonar, lost contact.
And
Sierra
impact.
4, last bearing 0, 4, 1. Contact breaking up.
Alright, so that leaves...
Come left to 0, 7, 2. Helm I.
Yeah, this is a concern. That leaves our last one here. We have a last Victor 3 we have not got tracking for. I'm going to have to risk a more aggressive turn.
010, helm I.
At the very least, this torpedo should activate pretty short, so I should be well aware of where it's going to be and what depth it's running at. Once we're... there it is. It's depth. Yeah, it's mid. That's not good. We're not going to be shallow. We're not going to be deep enough. I don't think we can go deep enough. Gonna have to go to like 1400.
1400 feet, dive I.
Return to 1400 feet and hope that it's enough if we be very, very, very quiet. Otherwise, we do have a MOS we can fire.
Con, dive at 1400.
Alright, moment of
feet,
truth
dive
here.
I.
Russian torpedo has gone active and it's gone into a standard search pattern. And it's actively pinging. So we are currently holding at 1400 feet. Towed array is deployed because we are listening for Sierra 3. Wire still isn't broken to Torpedo 3.
Con sonar regained contact on Sierra 3, bearing 104.
Alright, Sierra 3 appears to be coming back in our direction. So now we've just got to hope that we are deep enough that this torpedo doesn't pick us up. I don't like being down here at 1400, that's too deep for my liking. But it's really the only choice we've got outside of trying to run and dance with this torpedo. And it's turning back. Alright, we might actually be good. We might actually be good. So now, it's just a matter of getting a decent solution on this Victor 3. Now I'm just changing the direction on Torpedo 3 here, because I want to make sure when it's detected, if there is any counterfire on it, it goes down this way. I don't want this situation twice.
Con sonar, launch transient from Sierra 3.
Alright, we have launch transients.
Con sonar, launch transient from Sierra 3.
Alright, so Victor 3 is actually right here. So our torpedo was lined up on it, and the counter shot should be well out of our way. Victor's maneuvering. Doing a manual depth change to line up with what we can see for depth. Just to make sure we don't miss anything with our detection cones. We don't want to run into that issue. The Victor should be slightly north at the moment. It would have gone to 30 knots. Current speed 25, actually 25, and it appears to be decelerating. Not sure what it's doing there. Might be trying to throw a knuckle. No, take it back. 26. Yeah, I reckon it's actually about here. No, pretty close. Pretty close. Wasn't far off. It's doing some evasive turns at 28 knots at the moment. And going shallow.
Con, fire control, weapon acquired.
Torpedo acquired.
Con sonar, noisemaker bearing 104.
Countermeasures out. Torpedo still tracking through the countermeasures. Alright, we are looking good so far.
Con sonar, noisemaker, bearing 103.
It's doing its best to evade.
Con sonar, noisemaker, bearing 1.
Alright, that time it took the countermeasures. Trying to line it up on the map.
Con sonar,
and we got an impact.
Sierra 3, last bearing 101.
Nice.
Contact breaking up.
Alright, so torpedo driven home. I had to do a little bit of manual guidance on that one there right at the end, just lost tracking, but that is 3 for 3. So now all we've got to do, well, first things first, nothing's heading in our general direction, so we're going to retract the towed array, and we're going to get at a 1400 feet and start shallowing it up. We'll get back to about 600.
Make
And,
depth 600 feet, dive by.
Oh,
Make turns for 2.
and we're going to flank and heading as far out of here as we possibly can, because that torpedo is a little bit closer to being accurate than I was expecting it to be. Alright, so once again we've got a little bit of a strange glitch going on here. I'm not entirely sure. That seems to be something up with the mod. Anyways, after a bit of a sprint north, we've managed to avoid that final torpedo without any real major issues. 3 enemy submarines sunk, 3 Victor 3s, 21,750 tons down, and we have 6 torpedoes remaining, so we are going to have to go back to Holy Lock after this one, but I'm pretty sure this was our mission objective. Alright. Alright, fine work dealing with a very difficult target set, Commander. Your contribution to the war effort has not gone unnoticed. Keep up and await new orders. Absolutely fantastic. So, that is the end of that mission. So from here we're going to head back to Holy Lock, resupply, and then, well, we'll head off to wherever our next mission is. Anyways, ladies and gents, hope you enjoyed the video, and thank you very much for watching. Sorry for the delay on this one, but Cold Waters will be returning back to the channel very soon, and until next time, remember to click that like button if you did, share and subscribe if you want to see more, and as always, take care. See more, and as always, take care.